We had a very profitable WNBA weekend, cashing 3 of 4 selections, but we're not satisfied with just that. We're going to work harder to continue to make this WNBA season a very profitable one for everyone following along. Are you in? What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of The Bounce. We are a daily WNBA betting show that breaks down the WNBA odds and gives you free selections on every WNBA regular season game throughout the season. Today is Tuesday, May 23rd, and we have 2 games on tap for you, and we're coming out firing with 2 free selections for you here tonight. Before we get into the plays, if you guys haven't already dropped a like on the video, I'd very much appreciate that. If you guys are new around here, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you stay up to date with the latest content. If we look at the odds boards coming into tonight's action, we will see the Washington Mystics as 4.5-point favorites over the Connecticut Sun, with the total sitting at 158.5. The next game we have is the Minnesota Lynx. They're 2-point favorites over the Atlanta Dream, and that total is 162.5. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's 2 selections. The first play we're rolling with is the over 158.5 points in the Connecticut Sun Washington Mystics contest. The odds for this are minus 110. Look, we cashed with the Sun on Sunday on the money line. They got the job done with a late second half push. In this contest, it's definitely difficult to handicap, the same 2 teams playing the same game 2 days later. But we're going to side with the over here for a few reasons. First reason being, in that first game on Sunday, both teams shot sub 40% from the floor. They combined to go 8 for 39 from three-point land, but they did manage to combine for 68 points in the paint, which tells me that the points in the paint are definitely going to be there. And I'm expecting the perimeter shooting to definitely ramp up a notch in this one. They're not going to shoot 8 for 39 from three-point land. They're going to be, closer to hopefully 25-30% from three-point combined. So we expect points to come both inside and outside the paint in this one. Both teams did shoot a ton of free throws as well in this contest, and with the Mystics being at home in a bit of a revenge spot, we expect them to push the pace, and we expect this game to be played in the 80s, which it almost was on Sunday. Give me the over 158.5 here at odds of minus 110. The next play we are rolling with is the Atlanta Dream on the money line, plus 120 over the Minnesota Lynx. Look, the Lynx scored 3 points against Chicago, and that's all you need to know about their offense. They have pieces in places on this team that simply do not belong, and we believe the Atlanta Dream are a far better team at every spot on the floor here today. I fully expect the Dream to dictate the pace of play in this game. I expect them to dominate the paint and win the offensive and defensive rebounding situation here. And we're expecting a better shooting performance from their go-to player, Ryan Howard, who shot 8 for 24 in her first game this season. We're expecting her to bring that percentage up, and I expect the Dream to dominate this game and get a much-needed win in the win column away from home against a Minnesota Lynx team that is just not very good. We're getting a great price here at plus 120 for the better team. Give me the Dream, plus 120 on the money line. That wraps up the 7th episode of The Bounce. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to help support the podcast, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube so you stay up to date with the latest content, and share these pics with your friends on social media so we can all make some money together. The next episode of The Bounce will be available Tuesday night. Until next time,